Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on the channel. Unfortunately, little darling Narrator won't be able to join us. She's not feeling so good. So, my little brother Trifecta will be joining us.
Hey guys, what's up?
I was just letting everyone know that little darling is homesick and that you were going to step in for her.
Yeah, when she called me, she was coughing so bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping for a fast recovery for little darling, and I'm hoping we get to see her on the next episode. So, guys, stay tuned.
The name of this story is called Finders Keepers for Franklin by Paulette Bourgeois and Brenda Clark. This is a request by John Leslie Yalidolo. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Enjoy. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He was good at seeing things that others missed. Once, Franklin found a lucky four-leaf clover. Another time, he found the keys his mother had lost. But one day, Franklin found something special. Franklin was walking to the park when he spotted a flash of blue. Something was lying by the side of the path. "Oh," said Franklin, picking it up. "A camera!" He had never found anything quite so wonderful before. Franklin looked through the viewfinder. He imagined he was a photographer, just like Grandma, who took last year's pictures. "Say cheese," he said. Franklin pretended to click the clicker. Then he noticed that somebody had already taken one picture. As soon as Franklin got to the park, he showed the camera to his friends. "Wow," said Moose. "Is that yours?" "Not exactly," said Franklin. "I found it." Beaver shrugged. "Finders keepers," she said. "Well, I looked, but there's no name on the camera," said Franklin. "Then it's yours," insisted Beaver. "It's not like stealing," said Moose. "You found it." Still, Franklin knew he wasn't allowed to keep things that didn't belong to him. He decided to find the owner later. Just then, Beaver made a funny face. "That's good," said Franklin. He snapped the picture. "Me too, me too," cried Moose and Franklin. Before he knew it, Franklin had used the rest of the film. Franklin took the film out of the camera and put it in his marble bag. "I'll have to get more film," he said. "Are you keeping the camera?" asked Moose. Franklin looked surprised. "Whoops, I almost forgot. This isn't mine," Franklin said. "I'd better find out who lost it." "Maybe the owner will be mad because you used the camera," Beaver said. Franklin gulped. "Oh, I didn't think of that." Now, Franklin wasn't so sure what to do. He didn't like it when someone was angry with him. Franklin thought for a while. After his friends left, he put the camera back where he found it. "That's better," he sighed. "Now, nobody will be mad at me." Franklin went home and ate a nice supper. After supper, Franklin's father wanted to play marbles. When Franklin opened his marble bag, the film rolled out. "What's this?" asked Franklin's father. Said Franklin. His father waited patiently. Finally, Franklin blurted out the whole story. Finding the camera, using it, and then putting the camera back. "So, you used something that didn't belong to you?" asked his father. "Not on purpose," answered Franklin. "It just sort of happened." "What do you think should happen now?" said his father. Franklin thought and thought. Maybe we could get the camera and try to find the owner, he said finally. So Franklin and his father got the camera, made signs, and posted them in the park. They waited a week, but nobody claimed the camera. Then they went to the police station and told the officers that they found a camera. Still, nobody claimed it. Franklin took the film to be developed. He bought a new roll of film with his allowance and popped it into the camera. The next day, the pictures were ready. Franklin held up a photo of Raccoon's family. "I know who owns this camera," he shouted. "Raccoon must have taken a picture just before he lost the camera, and he's been away, so he didn't see our signs." Franklin returned the camera to Raccoon and apologized for using his film. Raccoon wasn't mad at all. He was so happy to have his camera back that he shared his snack with Franklin. "Cheese," said Franklin, smiling, and Raccoon snapped the picture.
And that ends our story. I hope you enjoyed it. What about you, Trifecta? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But, finders keepers, you know the end to that particular saying, right?
I do, but that's not part of this story.
And I know that. I just couldn't stop thinking about it as the story was read.
You know you are trouble. Only you would think of that while this story was being read.
I can tell you somebody else who thought it. I bet you Franklin thought it. And I'm saying that because at some point in time, while he was enjoying that camera, he had to think about it. And in case you guys are wondering what we're talking about the saying, finders keepers, losers weepers.
I don't know if he thought about that or not, but I know that's not how his parents are raising him, and that's not how our parents raised us.
I know.
And you know what runs through my mind in situations like this? It's the golden rule. You know what that is, right? Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
And as you guys can see, not only did I have my parents to deal with, I also had her, my big sis.
Well, that's what family does, little bro.
Okay, sis, I gotta go. I've got a game calling my name, so I'll see you guys later.
Okay, Trifecta, I'll see you later. Well, guys, did you all notice that Moose and Beaver tried to talk Franklin into keeping that camera? And I know he thought about it. But when he was going to sit and actually play a game of marbles with his dad, and that film fell out, and he had to explain the whole thing to his dad, I love how his dad was able to get him to come to the right decisions. And that's what it's all about, making good decisions. And he asked Franklin, "What do you think you should do?" And Franklin knew. That's why he said, "Find the owner." He knew. So I would definitely have to say that the moral or the takeaway of this story would be good decisions. Make good decisions. Well, guys, that's my time, and I'm so glad we've had this time together. I've got to run, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!